Well, Gemma, it looks grim because the rescuers apparently can't even find the location of the crash. We know that initially the Iranian state media talked about the hard landing. There's a lot of rescue teams on the way there now. Countries, Turkey and others have offered to go in and help. We know that it's the president of Iran and the foreign minister are on this helicopter, and we know that the Ayatollah, the supreme leader, Ayatollah-Khamenei, is trying to certainly calm things inside Tehran. So Iran is in a very sort of delicate stage at the moment. It doesn't look good in terms of the president and the foreign minister. Firstly, if they haven't even found them yet, let alone begun any medical help for them if they did survive this crash. It's a very remote part up near the border with Azerbaijan, between Azerbaijan and Iran, and the weather's very bad, very heavy fog, very difficult conditions for a search.
If this is proven to be a fatal accident, what does it mean?
The most important initial impact is the stability within Iran. Iran is at the moment a lot of difficulties inside Iran. There's a lot of very angry people. There's been attempted uprisings. The regime is a very tough and brutal regime. We saw 2 years ago with the killing of Mahsa Amini, the 22-year-old woman who was killed in custody for the morality police had said she wasn't dressed appropriately in terms of her scarf. That led to a lot of uprisings, a lot of repression, and a lot of those younger generation in particular in Iran, it's very much a generational. The older people tend to be more supportive of the Ayatollahs. The younger people in their 20s and 30s far more determined to get rid of the regime. So the Ayatollahs who run the theocracy will be trying to calm this down very quickly.
How is the media treating this crash there?
It's typical state media of a country like Iran or North Korea. The fact that initially for hours the breaking news was that the helicopter on which the president was travelling has had a hard landing is a sort of Orwellian way to describe a crash. And now the media is very much in reinforcing the message. The supreme leader, Ayatollah-Khamenei, has been appealing for calm. That's the major message in Iran at the moment in the state media, is that whatever has happened here, in fact, the Ayatollah Khamenei said that himself, this will not disrupt the normal runnings of the government of the regime. So the focus of the media has moved from the fact that the president has been in an accident and they don't know where he is, to suddenly things stay calm. There's no need to panic.
And John, you mentioned there the offers of help for this rescue effort, but how has the reaction been globally?
Countries like Turkey are offering to help in Iraq. The United States and Israel will be looking at this with particular sort of anxiety. The foreign minister, Hossein Amir-Abdollahian, has been the crucial sort of interface on any nuclear discussions about Iran's nuclear program. It's a hard-line regime. The Ayatollah will try to make sure, if there is a replacement, that he is also a hardliner. Not that long ago, only a few weeks ago, of course, that Iran fired 300 or so missiles directly into Israel. Israel responded. The United States, the UAE and other countries all came in to try to intercept those missiles and drones coming from Iran. Things are very tense, and at the moment all roads lead to Iran in terms of the Houthis are supported by Iran, Hamas are supported by Iran, Hezbollah in particular are supported by Iran. So instability in Iran, if there is some, and I've been there for one of the presidential elections, and crowds amass very quickly, and suddenly the Revolutionary Guard and others go and try to suppress this. The big power force in Iran, it's not so much the president. In some ways, the president's number 2 or 3. It's the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. They are the hardline enforcers of the regime. They report directly to the supreme leader, and they have the Basiji militia, who are their undercover people. They will be all through the streets of different cities like Shiraz, Isfahan and Tehran, and they will be looking for any crowds of 50 or 100 who are trying to start a demonstration. And the Iranians, like the Chinese, more than anything almost fear crowds in the street because they can't control them.